There's a habit you do every single day, without a second thought, that a Japanese household would consider borderline unhygienic. And here's the uncomfortable part. The more careful you think you are about cleanliness, the more likely you're doing at least 2 of the 9 things in this video. Stick around to number 9, because it's not about your bathroom, your kitchen, or your shoes. It's about something you're touching right now, holding against your face every single day, and it's dirtier than almost anything else you own. But first, number 3 is the one that's going to make you rethink something you've done your entire life without ever questioning it. Before we go further, if even one of these already made you pause, hit subscribe now. There are 9 of these, they get more surprising as we go, and you don't want the algorithm to bury this one before you've heard the last 3. Let's start at the front door, because habit number 1 happens before you've even said hello. In most Western homes, outdoor shoes come inside without a second thought. Those same soles that crossed a gas station floor, a parking lot, a public sidewalk, they walk straight across the floor where your kids play, where the dog sleeps, where you sit down to stretch. Every step is a transfer. Whatever your shoe picked up outside doesn't stay outside. It rides in on the sole and gets pressed into your floor the moment you take your first step through the door. Japan solved this with the Genkan, a small entryway, sometimes just a single step down, where shoes come off before anyone crosses into the living space. Not a suggestion, a boundary. Example: you don't need to renovate anything. A shoe rack by the door and a basket of slippers on the inside is the entire system. The habit does the rest. That one's easy to guess. The next one is not, because it happens in a room you already think you keep clean. When you flush a toilet, the force of the water doesn't just disappear. It sends a fine mist of particles upward, and that mist doesn't settle immediately. It hangs in the air of the room for a while, landing on whatever's nearby: the counter, the soap, the toothbrush holder. In Japan, the lid goes down before every flush, without exception. And toothbrushes are kept inside a cabinet, not sitting in the open a few feet from the toilet. Example: 2 habits, a few seconds each. Close the lid before you flush, and move your toothbrush behind a closed door. Nothing about your bathroom needs to change except that. Now here's the one that's going to feel personal, because it involves something you've always considered one of your cleanest rituals. Filling a tub, getting in, and washing your body in that same water feels relaxing, but the water carrying what you're washing off stays with you for the entire soak. In Japan, you wash and rinse completely first, sitting on a stool beside the tub, using a handheld shower, and only step into the bath once you're already clean. The bath water stays clean the whole time, which is why it can even be reused by the next person in the house without draining it. Example: wash first, soak second. It's not a bigger routine, it's the same routine in a different order, and the order is the whole point. Habit 4 is the one I promised would change how you think about clean hands, and once you hear it, you won't be able to unhear it. Most people wash their hands for a few seconds, just long enough to feel done, not long enough to actually remove much of anything. Health guidelines call for closer to 20 seconds of real scrubbing to meaningfully reduce what's on your hands. Japanese schools teach a specific multi-step sequence early on: palms together, backs of hands, between the fingers, thumbs, fingertips. Each step targeting a spot that a quick rinse always misses. Example: tonight, just once, count the seconds the next time you wash your hands. Most people are shocked at how low the number actually is. Habit 5 happens in public, and it's the one that causes visible discomfort for Japanese visitors almost anywhere else in the world. In many Western countries, blowing your nose at a table or on a train barely registers. In Japan, it's considered one of the least acceptable things to do in a shared space. Not out of pure etiquette, but because forceful blowing creates real pressure inside the nasal passage, pressure strong enough to push things further into the sinuses instead of out. The quieter alternative, controlled sniffling, or stepping away to blow privately, is treated as the more hygienic choice, not the more polite one. Example: feel a sniffle coming on during dinner? Excuse yourself to the restroom for 10 seconds instead of blowing loudly at the table. Same result, none of the awkward silence after. Habit 6 is in your kitchen, and it's something almost every home cook does, specifically because they think it's the responsible thing to do. Rinsing raw poultry under the tap feels like basic food safety. It isn't. The water hitting that surface picks up bacteria and sprays it onto the counter, the sink, nearby utensils, sometimes your own hands and clothes, well beyond where you'd expect. Cooking to the right internal temperature kills what washing never could, and does it without spreading anything around your kitchen first. Example: pat the chicken dry with a paper towel instead. Toss the towel immediately, wash your hands, and cook it properly. Same result, none of the splash. And now, habit number 7. The one I told you at the very start would change how you think about being clean. You touch your phone thousands of times a day, before you've washed your hands, after the bathroom, while you cook, while you eat. You set it down on restaurant tables, gym benches, bathroom counters. Then you press it directly against your face for every call. Independent research has repeatedly found phones carrying more bacteria than a toilet seat, sometimes by a wide margin. It's not that phones are uniquely disgusting. It's that nothing else in your life touches that many contaminated surfaces and then touches your skin directly, every single day. Example: you can't sterilize it constantly, but you can wipe it down once a day and switch to speaker or headphones for calls, instead of pressing it straight to your face. We're not done yet. Habit 8 happens the second you get home, and most people skip it entirely. You get home, you're carrying the outside world on your hands, your face, even your throat, and the first thing most people do is sit down, touch the remote, touch their phone again, maybe grab a snack. In Japan, there's a small ritual built around coming home. Wash your hands and gargle with water almost immediately, before you touch anything else in the house. It's not a formal rule, it's just what happens automatically, the same way you'd take off a coat. Example: keep a cup by the bathroom sink just for this. The moment you're through the door, bag down, hands washed, quick gargle, then the rest of your evening starts clean instead of picking up where the outside left off. And the last one is the smallest of all 9, but it's the one that quietly touches everything else on this list. Remember the Genkan from Habit 1, shoes off, house slippers on. Most people stop there. But the bathroom floor isn't the same as the living room floor, and wearing the same slippers from your kitchen straight into the bathroom, then back out again, quietly undoes some of what taking your shoes off was supposed to fix. Japanese homes typically keep a separate, dedicated pair of slippers just inside the bathroom door, swapped the moment you enter, swapped back the moment you leave. Example: one extra pair of slippers, parked right outside the bathroom door, is the entire system. You already solved this problem once at the front door. This just closes the last gap. 7 habits, 1 breath. Shoes off at the door. Lid down before you flush. Wash first, bathe second. 20 seconds, not 6. Quiet, not forceful, in public. No washing raw chicken. Phone off your face. Wash and gargle the moment you're home. Separate slippers for the bathroom. None of them need a renovation. None of them need a new product. They need one decision, made once, repeated daily. Tell me in the comments, which one of these 9 actually surprised you? Not the one you already knew, the one that landed differently than you expected. And if this changed how you think about your own routine, send it to the one person you know who's absolutely certain they're doing everything right. See you in the next one.